Hey guys, so a few people have been asking me how you do a Hunger Games pod map. I mean, I have to go in a couple of people's world and actually build the pods for them. So here's a video just showing you some Hunger Games Redstone and kind of tips on how to build it. First off, what we're going to do, this is the host pod. So in order to make this, as you can see here, look, it all went up at the same time. I don't know if you noticed that. And then as soon as so in order to make this here, what you're gonna do is basically all you have to do, it doesn't matter what your pods look like. This is my default kind of pod. You just go to piston, a brick, as you can see there, and then these surrounding it with hash slabs, because once you get in here you can't jump out. Basically all you need for any of this right here is the timing to be correct, because I've seen a lot of Hunger Games maps and the timing on there is not correct, like, at all. So for a repeater, if you guys don't know, that's 1 tick for a repeater. If you click it twice, 2 ticks, 3, and a 4-tick repeater. Okay. So if you see over here, my button is attached to a piston, well, to this block here, and then to the piston that goes down, and it's gonna turn on everything, which I'll show you here. There you go. So see, put the block on there, and then it turns on everything. So these repeaters, if you notice here, I have the power like right next to the host pod. You like wonder why, right? Because the timing, as long as the timing is correct, then your host pod will be okay. So this is a 1 tick. If you look at all the other ones, they just have one more repeater in front of them, so that's 2 ticks. And if you look at this one, 2 ticks, 2 ticks, 2 ticks. So that's 2 ticks. This is 1 tick, and the rest of them added is 2 ticks right there. So you have to make sure you have to compensate for your host pod. So that would be 1 tick. That's 2 ticks. And for your players, because they lag a lot, you're going to have to make it at least 4 ticks in order for compensation for lag on the Xbox 360. Now another little item I have here is a random item dispenser for the Hunger Games map. Okay, so basically this is how you build it. You're going to put I like to use snow because I put it in the sky, and then you put the dispenser there, pressure plate, a redstone torch, put another snow block on top, like this, delete that one off, and then you're going to put redstone up top, make sure it's highlighted, then you're going to put your dispenser, okay? After that you can put glass or whatever thing, just you need to make sure you block up that hole so that way the item will spawn in there. Now for this one's actually finished and complete here. What I put in the back dispenser here is dead bushes, because I mean you can't really use that in a Hunger Games map. And then I put random items here. So if you push this button, you have to make sure it's your final save of your Hunger Games map in order to activate these. And so every time someone plays, it'll spit out a random item. Now if you look at what order they're in here, take the dead bush right there. And there you go. See, it dispenses that right there. A sword, which was in the top right there. But then I dispense it out, and oh, I picked that one. But maybe, you know, it might go for the iron sword. But just to show you that it kind of works there, this is what I use for my Hunger Games map. It makes it more interesting on the game because you put random items in the sky, like random chests. I mean, they're really cool. I've added up to like 20 of these, I believe. They're just random item dispensers. They're really cool for Hunger Games maps. Maybe putting up some more videos for Redstone on the Hunger Games. If you just look in this a little more detail here, so that way you guys know how to build these. Like I said, there's been a lot of people that were asking me on how to build Hunger Games maps on the Redstone pods for it. And well, this is how you do it. Just make sure your timing is right on it. So like I said, that's 1 tick, 2, 3, 4. And then add the little dispensers to your Hunger Games map, and it'll make it a very interesting game.